What's up guys, welcome back to our video. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make an insane drift car just like this one. Now, in order to do that, things have changed since the last time, so there is some new upgrades, and the first step is making sure that you've subscribed and liked this video, but I'm not going to waste any more of your time. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Okay, so as I mentioned in the intro, customization in this game has changed a lot since the last time I made one of these tutorials, so let me just go ahead and show you what's changed up first. So, as you can see, customization beta is like a new version of customization in this game, so it's very important that you pay attention to the new steps you need to do to make sure your car can drift really good. So first up, now some of these things are a bit unnecessary, and that has to do with like the power of the car. The more powerful your car is, the better, right? But you don't need to have a powerful car necessarily to make a drift car. But if it's more powerful, like this car for example, it can drift really fast and be super fun and a unique experience. Like, in my opinion, this is the most fun drift car in the game right now. But unfortunately, this car is off sale, so if you don't own it already, you can't get it. But I'm going to show you the upgrades I have done. So, first off, you're going to want to go ahead and get a maxed out engine. Now, this just makes your car more powerful. You don't need it, but it would make your car more fun to drift around. Next up, aspiration. I'm going with the quad turbo. Once again, just like the engine, you don't need this upgrade. It just makes it more quick and it's just more fun to drift around in. Next up, brakes. Now these ones are important. You're gonna want to go ahead and get some drift brakes. Now I used to say race brakes, but they introduced these things called drift brakes, and they just work better when you're drifting, so make sure you get these and max them out. Next up, now we need to go ahead to tires. These are really important. You want to make sure you have your drift tires, and these need to be maxed out. If you don't have drift tires, this thing will just not slide around that well. Next up, nitro. Premium boost helps, like it's ROBLOX, but like it just kind of makes the car like, I don't know, more quick, I guess, just like the engine and the turbos. So this one isn't necessary, but it just is helpful to have. And then suspension. This one doesn't affect it too much, but I guess like a bit of camber, like if you had like a little bit just like that, it wouldn't hurt to add that because it would help the car drift, but this car already drifts so much, I don't even need to do that. So that one's not really necessary. And then drivetrain. This one is necessary. I would say use rear wheel drive when drifting, because if you're drifting without rear wheel drive, it just won't drift as good, I guess you could say that. Now that I've gone ahead and done all those upgrades, I've shown you all them, I'm gonna go ahead and show you the potential of what you can do with this setup. Alright, so check this thing out. We can do some donuts, like, off the start. That is crazy. Okay. I'm gonna see if this car can do a 360. So, I've actually had cars do 360s with this drift setup before, which is crazy. So, let's see. Oh, I'm going a bit too fast. Okay, let me actually go ahead and get out the car. It has the same drift setup, but I've done a 360 in this. So, it's the Video Array, right here, this car. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can do my 360 right here. Just like that. Oh, so close. Okay, but I'm gonna try one more time. But with this drift setup on this car, it literally can do 360s. That's how good this drift setup is. Alright, I'm gonna attempt the 360 right here. Oh, dang it, I was so close. But you can see, this car is so close to doing the 360 just with that drift setup. Let's go ahead and showcase it on a few other cars. Okay, so I'm gonna actually find a cheaper car right now because like a lot of people don't have a ton of money in this game, so I'm gonna just showcase, for example, this Mercedes right here. Let's go ahead and put the drift setup on it, and then we're gonna see how this car drifts. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now real quick. Ooh, whoops, see, I made the mistake there of getting race brakes instead of drift brakes, so I have to go back and purchase those now. Let's get our drift tires, very important. Alright, nitro, perfect. And it already has rear wheel drive. Okay, I've just done the drift setup on this car. Let's see how it slides. Perfect, see? Just like that. Any car can get this drift setup and it will drift very nice. I mean, you all see that. We just put the drift setup on this car. And it's not even that expensive. I believe this car is like under 100K. And it already can drift super nice. And I actually like how it feels. Like, I can feel the car's weight on this one. The other cars are so light you can't even feel it. But with this one, you really feel it like when it slides. Let me try going around a corner and drifting real quick. Let's say I'm going straight here. I'm gonna go right up here and hit a little drift in this car. Okay, bam. Oh, that's crazy. I messed up a bit, but that's because I'm a bad driver. Let me try that one more time right here. We're gonna go around this corner. Bam, just like that. And then I regain control. Oh, that is sick. Oh my God, yes. This drift setup is really just that good. I'm gonna go ahead and try it on a supercar now because I've showcased it on hypercars. I've showcased it on normal cars. Let's try it on a supercar. Alright, so right here, the McLaren 765LT. Now, I believe I've already had the drift setup on this car before, so I'm gonna just double check. Yeah, look, I already have the drift setup, I believe. Let me check brakes. Perfect. Okay, so let's go ahead, leave the customization area. Let's see how this thing can slide. Oh my, this one feels really good. We just did a 360 there. Yo, hold up. This one might be better than some of the hypercars, bro. This thing is so good at it. Oh my god. Bro. Yo, you see? This drift setup really works on like any car, bro. That's how good it is. Make sure if you want the coolest drift car to use this setup. But yeah, I think that's about it for today's video. Drop a like if this helped you make the coolest drift car. Subscribe, ring that notification bell so you never miss another upload, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.